ma for so di o ma wo da nti obia time chuku twa se na da be kra na ya be wish me eti mpacho ma me emma busuafo happy birthday said ye be ya obia ni beje kama na omudi omomo na omatwen na omode yenso ye de abreye eni nti eye happy birthday nkoma owura abu dimie ala enshraw na onye wakoma so ade nyina ema efri ye sound senior sound man Richard and Obisi ho ena ode mawo ebia woni se oye digital ena owura kwabena oben odofo pa odoywe ewura really dia oben se nkancho se ne company na wabi no na kuma mu company no woni CEO no CEO bia ni wotese odo anytime bi oben opportunity so be choose no wa eja kwabena ben wa no be choose wo nti ose nyame nhira nyame ye die ne nkoso ede ma owura kwabena oben baby I will be a happy birthday and eye osofo mame mbia bathing mame na wanyamfi aduosia ye na nyame ase oye na do ye hoda Kristo ni wadini ye enti NAD Minister Spouses Association for say ye nyina wo mo anemu na ye ma happy birthday osofo mame mbia bathing and last one en koma Alberta Kuten o sister en Nigeria otwa me Friday where ye Kuten designs no Alberta Kuten o ye senior administrative assistant architect registration council and eye wawoda enti ma happy birthday o sister Kuten designs na ma sa happy birthday mamenda me doctor no so asene na botre awanya mame na me doctor no jejejeja wa bia o ya shibroni o san kantwi ye friend Dr. Peter Kwashi o ye senior research fellow na o san ye virologist wo West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIP, and I was a principal investigator for the research Benia. WACBIP for ayen shishimu efa COVID-19 na WACBIP for no WACBIP womu eni no Gucci Memorial Institute for Medical Research for ene kabomwa womu san shishimu no scientists no say sesi ipa yeti hei sesi ebremu enkran Ghana ha enkran ene kaso a enipa ni mu beye 20% ye bu no ha mu abupen a emu aduonu 20% wo mu ene COVID-19 emu awa ni bi enya nkitahudi omaye exposed yen kan se wo manya bi nanso omuni ebi mu a omanya bi enya nkitahunti omaye exposed ebre mu bekaya last week West Africa EU4 beka che say Ghana yen hweye na yanko second wave na Africa this week Ghana Health Service for na ne kachire edu ba bi so mu si o yenyandu ano a yebeka say said ye Europe ma wo do so no ye beko second wave we enya de pa ne apre second wave yakoka say Oliver Twist COVID-19 cyber bim debi nanso wo mu se ye niema ye no se protocols no yenhwe ni so na hwe ya second wave ni beba na eno na ebia doc wo ha die research no beboa ya me ate ase so omo ye ne senti se ye see 20% of enkofo mo encrime ene ka so a aye exposed a eno ene ne sen wo a wote techiman wo a wote bembila also wasudie wom ana wo a wote encrime adanso man wasudie wom ene sen mayenko doc research findings in any say media kakra ye chiroma me na makai na wankasa na lead investigator wo ha yesu de chire mu
enti de ye hu ye na say in public places ye fan say market mall ye ko share ye screening for ye share adibia ye friend no antibodies
okay
antibodies no chere say antibodies no chere say wo body no na respond to virus no inti ye hu say wo antibodies na eche say embre bi etwa mu no unya bia na say woni obi a obi hia ye to say de wo kan pepepe inti eno nkyere say currently no wo obi inti ye research na kyere say nipa na ye hwe omu nyina no at 3 markets 2 malls and hospitals within Accra na Kaswa no 20% na omaye exposed between the time I research no ye September yeah September etwemu inti wo extrapolate from that na ubetumi aka say always ka say Accra population here be 5 million na ubetumi aka say 1 million aye exposed and no interest say 1 million people sisia no e will be
but omune mwa na ede yare ni ba no enya nkita ho asechire ne say ni susanso
ni say no wo hwa because Ghana ha no even though wo hwa your case count na endorse inti we no wo hwa we feel say discrepancy be wo ho but what this means is yes in fact somehow we are resistant and now we are not responding the way Europe for almost responding.
Yen Ghana for na yen be before.
Yebeka say yen Ghana for because when e be before more oko abrochire man mu a e be before no na omo brepa omo na omo wu omo na omo nya yare pa e be before no na the yebeka say minorities. But ehano enam yade bebre ube fem from time ayebe wo ebia obenya malaria obenya eyin no sa ne one of your friend hypothesis ayewo say ebia enunti na ekan ya yente hwe
and we so come research finding and will be
because you be sa almost say bosomia ansana ye bosomia etwemu no omunya symptoms ye long list of symptoms out ye bisa omo enti ye hu say omo ye hu say omo ye exposed no 80% of them omo nya symptom bia just 20% omo nya symptom enumpo no mild symptom bia cough sore throat bibisa.
And then this are findings we buy.
Enti ye say ade no start you know. Ye say ye so ye scientist. Ye say ye betumi aye aboa aman no. Ye aboa ye nya sa information na ye de ama Ghana Health Service for no because eno so be tre nipa dodo a omehia sa aboa we.
Okay.
Eno be boa ma omehu the way a ombe planning akọ. Na to say the American, no exposure and chest infection into ebia moving forward no some year random sampling different places no year random test and no say no beche.
I see into sa research yen place in saying a boy and kai is second wave ni bitumi aba and also enchire just that a addition DNT church
say and sure you first wave no
and some cry na ya begin second ho
sana eche but no so who say infections no wo ha because sisia no ye mass testing into you to me who true active cases no the report here the omo tested wo airport and I said the omo person mutu kwan and I said the omo yare da hospital omo ni tested inti ehia say ye be a random sampling no to say the no ye pick different places you feel say represented population who come malls who come market who come lorry park who cut across a cross section of population into say yes with either antigen test and now say PCR test now then you bet me who the true estimation of active cases I Ghana.
I see. Now anye bia sa no man for muti these places no baby wo ho a ombetumi aye
ade ba kwa enhwehwemu a kire se eye adwuma ye mask wo kwa abonten a social mask as much as possible so we maintain social distance no about 2 meters or more so betumi kra more as as much as possible ufi baby ba wo wash won sa we use hand sanitizer sa enyama nketewe we you know eno na approve say ebetumi a stop infection no we share yam fan say we share China we share Vietnam we share Hong Kong the difference between a honey Europe ne say a hono omaka say she mask she ya omudi so
okay
well
omanfo ni diso
omudi so pa and nti na omunya cases to say Europe no nti Ghana ha no nya ya betumi aka say nyame aboayen ma even though ye hu say nipa be up to potentially 1 million enya bi emre bi etwemu no ye nya ewuo na saying
other
disease to say yare to say abrochire
okay anka nipa bebre anto ho ena nkum nipa bebre nso wom se bia wudie ba wo de toto ho a ye hade no na ewo fom
na de ye hu en so ne say baby a ye koya ye mfa ne say malls a ye koya ye hu say percentage ne wo fom kakra no obia ba o hye ne mask ebi mu crack it on hand sanitizer omo use o cheche mu a omo ti ase market no most of the people no mo share mask nti ye testing no obia ba wo mask o ni mask o ye ma mask
okay
nia ya show the way say wo show mask no
okay sa market any malls ya o kai den no man for ne be omo be avoid ana so say omo be ko na emom no omo be show mo yi den no be ye dia show mo yi
to say the mekan na omo be di protocols no so na ebe hian so say ye be ko sa market lorry park public places no mu na ye be ye more targeted education because ye hu say omo ba ye nyina omo nim say so omo share mask omo nim say omo man share mask omo betumi enya bi but omo share because omo feel say
na say omo feel say yare ne kwa na say ase ni share ya what was your
mostly omo feel say yare ni hobium that's part of the conception I say ye dispel no so far luckily no ye nya yare serious for Ghana ha
okay
from COVID-19
no.
but I say ye di protocols no so because ya dey way abo way virus dey to miss at any time nti I see it to me tracking ye but the take home message from your findings no we share your friends said silver lining in the cloud and they say it appears that Ghana for year death rate no cry could be much lower than the 0.6 year report you know.
Oh, I see.
That's the take home message because if enkrofo bebre enyabi embre bi atwa mu a na omo enwu because ebi mu to make us say ebia see peki all these cases are enkrofo ewu by yenhu omo we share South America Brazil nya omo first case around the same time just a few days before Ghana
okay
but omo do baby no more ye mass graves na there ye nyandu hot nif
okay
kitwa ampo nti ye find is not say we somehow also potentially through case management or hospital no we are weathering it better but ebe here say ye benya more enhwehwemu ehun why you know it doesn't seem to affect us
enkan ye kese no see I be say ye call second wave Ghana service say David yendru ho na mo so den
and na make say yentumi hu say your first wave and second wave the ye nature say first wave no yenwie nti to talk about second wave no is premature see yes say either say yen and I say Ghana Health Service sir random testing no. Random testing no na be show say wave na sana say and sign.
Okay. What kind of testing? The client is here first why ye testing no. Who is saying ye testing enough and na is here testing crabby.
Yeah no. Ye juma say ye be share evidence. And testing you be into your share evidence now you better say you're testing enough because o testing enough and I'll be who disease burden no.
Okay.
No, we don't know the disease burden in Ghana. And Shoshomaya no say potentially no. This is maybe the disease burden in Accra and Kaswa. But here say at least random sampling because mass testing may not be feasible. A cost no high.
Okay.
And ye make us say here so say alternative test to the PCR test.
Okay.
You can say antigen test.
Okay.
You can do random sampling or mass testing at a fraction of the cost. Even a
tell be bono enye kese. Okay. Cause PCR no ne bo wo sure. Na PCR no kre wo no sesi ase obi si okọ test ya or ehin ne test no.
Sesi no as far as I know because your policy near testing or more is very seriously sick no. And now say into omo hospital, the hospital now you're very seriously sick. Ubenya test.
Okay.
Na say wo now feel say me munu ya na bibi sa me pe tester. Che say wo call a Nuguchi and I say private centers you now call your test. Na no betua. Aje test no. As far as I know, minim baby a obetumi akoye free test with no serious symptoms.
Ye ni abre say ye ku etia ya de no a ye mode of testing and na baby centers ya obobo si enough. Is it the best?
It is not the best. We share objectively. Obeka says it's not the best. But so far, because of we also understand why it is like that. Economic situation. Nah, to say the American, I think early on when they had the big push, the big enhanced testing and contact tracing. Omo who say, "Encrophobia bre nyabi," but omo yare.
But omo nyare.
Inti omo na omo isolation centers ni nyina na omo nenam ho ombeko ho we were doing second negative test but not because I was in the thick of things no conversations ni nyina say oh nkofo omo nenam ho hwe yomo
omo na from asymptomatic
inti Ghana ha no nipa fa ye asymptomatic eno na mejidi say eno na advise say yenjai waiting for the second test na follow protocol no to say we tested positive after 14 days no with me akofie and che say ya cured and che say what but it che say risk no to the public no is low
said the only best sign will be no and yes I won't farm makra but e will form okay what can say risk as me oyibo kwatin say me misa say omo ye exposed to virus no and ye bia omo betumi di ama obi ana
say omo ye exposed and say na obenya antibody response no e che say wenya yare dan kasa
okay
inti during wenya yare no so the window bi wo ha obetumi di ama obi but at the time I test no most of encrophia who ye past exposure inti ye test no so ye tumi hu obi a ebia sisia no ye feel so obi inti eno san ye hu sa obi wo certain results ye man advice say call Nuguchi and Rich Hospital for test because early on ye started say say now I think there was still opportunity or ubeko no we say my study be almost say member year test.
Okay.
Into your advisor almost say call year test. But most of the cases are you know, or more omunya past exposure into yenya a lot of evidence of current.
I see. Into doc say advice Ghana for chatwa. A day now beka.
To say they're making a mask now, I say you do super.
Okay.
Na I say a dream and ye ho. I see a dream ye nyanko ho.
Okay.
Nipa na ebia o fie na oya wo neighbor oyare or hypertension ebia a high blood hypertension or diabetes na dia no omo na omunya bia ombebre nti se wo nam ho na wo feel say me nya enya me hwe no enye wo na esa wo dwen ho esa wo dwen onyanko no ho.
Okay.
Nti eno ana me stress say yen yes ade wo nyina yen hwe ye didie hu ye na
yeah, that's a doc. For with the Yesempa. Dr. Peter Kwashi, Senior Research Fellow and Virologist, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIP, and a Principal Investigator for Research at WACBIP, and Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research for Aya, Oseka Swa, any encline ha, any pa bear se omo hono, ohamunchemu eduno, 20%. Exposed and then they say woman and one COVID-19 and one be enya contact and she say woman are positive and what to boase acheche muno so afi na wo join here na want to say papa me say when they say go back to Facebook UTV Ghana na copy playback no doc ya da say yeah.
One final thing the best say government or share na ope your friend research funding bill at parliament ache.
Okay.
Inti sisia no ye Ghana ye research no. Ye sika ye de research ni na afia bonten eba. Inti ehu hia say ye bedwin sa de we ho. Na ye prepared for future AEB. Eno ana de
bia. Odi osunsun aniwa or ye researcher. Into a say research funding bill na at the parliament no monhwe na monye hu bibi parliament is so called research doc metu okuma ho it was say abai hwe na ye hu bibi say the be ya researchers betumi aye nhwehwemu ebri mu e wo so mutumi eye na say the omunua no ye wa other places no e wo hwa no mo so makoye bi na etimi aboa ye yakwa abai ko ba pa Ghana ko e de bebro.